Hi everyone, Sarah with Food Fun Life in Waukesha. Food Fun Waukesha. Sorry, didn't even get it right. Mom brain. It's hot. It's hot outside. It's been hot. This week is our neighborhood rummage sale, and weather is looking dry. Surprise, surprise, because it's dry everywhere right now. But it's also looking hot. So I guess I would rather have the heat than the rain, because rain really deters people. And we're going to have quite the rummage and quite the stuff. But it's hot, so I want a nice, easy, cool, delicious treat. And recently, we as a family went to John's root beer stand, John's Drive-In. People know it by both of those names in Waukesha. It's been around since 1937. And my whole family gets the root beer float, but I go for what I believe they call the root beer frosty, and that's what I'm going to be replicating here. So my copycat version isn't even going to compare to theirs. They have their own kind of root beer. It's a secret recipe. I don't know their root beer. I don't have their root beer. I didn't buy it. I don't even have local Sprecher root beer. This is a total, Mom, here's what I have in the house, and this is what I'm using up. So we've got some A&W root beer, and then, they would be using their vanilla ice cream. I know they have some Cedar Crest treats. I don't know if all of their ice cream at John's Root Beer is Cedar Crest or not. I might need to get that verified. Otherwise, they have their own ice cream as well. I am using Kroger Caramel Delight. It's what I have in the house. Hilariously, my husband and I just went to the grocery store. I did not put root beer on the list because I thought we had Sprecher downstairs. We have Sprecher Orange Dream and Sprecher, their Dr. Pepper. Dr. Sprecher, I think is what they call it. Don't have any root beer. We didn't have root beer because we already had A&W in stock. So why would we buy double the root beer in our house? And then I had mentioned to my husband to buy vanilla, but we were talking across the aisle, all the way down the length of the aisle, and he had Cameron with him. So Cameron was, screaming and having a little bit of a fuss, as he does sometimes in the store when he sees up high and things like that. So just being a toddler. And so my husband thought I meant real vanilla. So I had him actually put that back, and then I never grabbed the vanilla ice cream. So we're going to make it with Caramel Delight. I don't think that that's going to be a bad thing. I already did a small taste test. It was pretty good, though mine was a little too runny. But it's not hard to do. Basically, what it is you're just taking the root beer and the ice cream and you're blending it together. Or at least that's what I believe John's Root Beer does. So I'm going to take my Caramel Delight. I had it sit out a little bit so that it was a little bit softer and easier to use. And I'm using my small blender because I just want to make a little bit of this for myself tonight. I don't need a huge treat. We were at a birthday party today. I already had some treats there. And it's hot outside. I want a treat, but I don't want a huge treat. So let me just grab a little bit more. So I would say I grabbed about a cup's worth of ice cream. If you're going to get it at John's Root Beer stand, they're obviously going to give you a lot more of their delicious ice cream. And then you don't need a ton of root beer. You start using too much root beer, it starts to get really watery. So it's easy to go lighter and then always add more. So my individual little blender here, I'm able to just screw it on. Please hold while I make some noise here. Excellent. So this is going to be, it's actually pretty thick. I might need to add a little bit more root beer. Oh no, it's good. All right. And it's as simple as that. So now, see, I just made myself a nice small little treat. Like I said, I don't need a ton this weekend. Another mom thing, I went to pull this out of the fridge. I don't know if that means anything to you guys, but it's empty. I don't even know if I'm going to get anything. That was hilarious. I got the smallest little bit of whipped cream on there. So, here is my root beer shake. It is this dark color, remember, because I used the caramel ice cream instead of root beer. It would obviously have a little bit of that darker color. At least I have a straw. You definitely get the caramel at first, but you get the root beer in the aftertaste. So even now, after I pulled it out of the blender, if I want to make it a little bit thinner, I could just add a little bit of the root beer to it now and then mix it together. But I needed to use the blender to get those the huge chunks of ice cream that I put in there to break down really quick. So super refreshing, super delicious. When we went to John's Root Beer, it was after we were at a little bit of an event for the day, but we needed to have some food, so we just stopped over there quick, and we got fries and chicken tenders, and then obviously root beer for everybody, and it was really good. Oh yeah, that's super refreshing. That's going to be my nice treat for tonight. I wish I had the Sprecher because I want to remind everybody that Sprecher is coming back for the 2 neighborhood beer gardens this year in Waukesha. I believe it's August and September when they are, so we've got some time. I'll talk about them again then. But that is a Sprecher one, so they do have their root beer. They might have another soda on there, so that makes it very family friendly. One's in Rivers Crossing where I live, and then the other is usually at Merrill Crest, like the following weekend or 2 weekends later. But, you know, beer gardens and stuff are totally the thing. I checked out the Tap Yard a week or so ago, and that was really fun. I love the local food trucks that are there, and, you know, it was on a raised grain takeover night, so lots of stuff there. There's beer gardens in all the different, like, county parks, and I know there's something going on at the corners. Like, there's just lots to do, and I'm so excited that there's so much to do because, like, the pandemic is over. I don't know exactly what to call it, but basically the pandemic is over for the most part. We can get back to somewhat of a normal life. So I'm going to enjoy my root beer float. I'm going to relax because I'm going to be in the heat a lot this week with the Rummage sale. But please come by Rivers Crossing. There's like 50 homes that are participating Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday's a slightly shortened day, but if you want to get the good stuff, it's Thursday and Friday, really. By Saturday, a lot of stuff's picked over. But we always go half price on Saturday. So we want our stuff gone. Whatever we don't sell, we give to St. Vincent de Paul. We don't bring it back into our house. So you guys have a wonderful Sunday and enjoy. Go check out John's Root Beer Stand. It's really, really, really good.